DanganRonpa.
Could it be? Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw this video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof?
I'm a guess.
Forgive me already!
Yeah, that's definitely not happening, no. I may have forgotten exactly how you did this, but I sure as hell haven't forgotten that you did this. I need to make up my mind. I'm the only one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Okay, none of them's gonna help. I'm just gonna fish for one of these bullets. Just grab all the ones they
I'm
say.
not the killer!
Prove it!
We can't think of anybody else other than you
Prove it isn't
who could
you.
have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof?
Your proof is not you?
Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Okay.
Just from that dim candlelight?
No.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
That's not fucking happening.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
But, oh wait. Had to be calm down. Now's not the time for you to panic and enter berserk mode. It's calm down and think carefully. What is the evidence that Mikan was the one who filmed that video?
Damn it!
How the fuck should I know? What am I doing? Calm down and think this over one more time.
I'm not the killer!
Yeah, let's see what she has to say first before I can freak out.
We can't think of anybody
Start
else
guessing.
other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
She really has had a mental breakdown.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can
Point out the killer's mistake.
Got it. Alrighty then, I got this.
I'm not the killer!
I've got the bullets. I know what the answer
We
is.
can't think of anybody else other than you
I think I know what the answer is.
who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
We'll see what I mean in
Or
a
could
minute.
it be the hospital slippers she had?
How the killer
Ibuki and
has
Mikan
fucked up.
clearly have different body types.
You'll
Is
enjoy.
that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Clearly not.
Just from that video? Just from that camera
What
angle?
camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
How do you know what the camera angle was?
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
How did you know what and where the camera angle was from? For all you know, it could have been a close-up.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
GG, bitch.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you? Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki? Forgive me!
No. I think we broke her.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
How? Impossible.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that?
We all do.
More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible?
No.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
But there isn't just one, there's two. You bought one, you got another one free because it was that big of a fucking rip-off.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
No, cause you're lying.
That's why that video isn't fabricated. And I'm not the killer.
It is fabricated and you are the killer.
So you'll forgive me, right?
Yes, because you screamed at me, I will now forgive. Ah, my fuck!
Taking your stubbornness this far with such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during the class rap. Please humor me whilst I attend your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You'll no longer be able to just make do with the X button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets is displayed. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy remarks, no matter how much you mash the X button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the square button to reload. You can also refresh using the start screen. In that case, please hold the left hand side of your screen. But I'm not touching the screen, so it's square. Just like locking on, press either the square button or touch and hold to the tempo. In time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the X button. Max the tempo marker either by pressing the square button or holding the screen and releasing. That's actually the easier way. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept the tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the square button or release your finger from the screen, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. If your difficulties level is set to gentle, you don't need to reload. I guess this was a pretty useless explanation even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for class traps. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point. you should be able to find it beyond this point, what you and I yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
Take two!
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
And yet they managed it, so therefore it's no longer fucking impossible, dumbass.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
No. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something to end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want.
Right, this time, this
Draw
place,
me.
so I don't
Do you
fuck
understand?
up. You bad the temple. Reload, 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 reload. Fire, fire, fire. What the fuck?
Will you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me!
Reload, 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 reload. Shoot the fucker. Shoot it.
Forgive me already?
I'm gonna do it.
I'll do
Surely,
anything
right.
you want.
Shoot the creepy bitch. And oh, her.
forgive me already?
Ah, fuck.
I'll do anything
Come on.
you want. You're
Yep.
done
Reload.
for.
1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know what the tempo is. Go, 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 go. Brothers. Fire!
You haven't forgiven me. I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me.
No.
Do you understand?
Damn, fever tags hard.
Only me.
Come on.
Can you forgive me already?
Come on. Almost got this. Almost got this. Almost got this. Eh, damn it.
Draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already?
Reload, 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 reload.
I'll do
Come on, someone give
anything
me a
you
bullet.
want.
Bullet, bullet. Fucking shoot her.
Can you forgive me already?
Somebody's gonna die here.
I'll do anything you
Oh.
want.
Reload, reload, reload. Fever. That would work.
There's only one bag.
Dear Turbulent
Can you
Christ.
listen to, please?
This is the end!
I had more fever time than I thought I did. Oops. Good. I'm horrible with tempo. I'm tone deaf, you see.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
You got 2 for the price of 1. When you buy 1 bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why?
Because it was fucking you.
Why can't you forgive me? Why?
Because you killed people.
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
No.
Mikan, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Alrighty, let's do this. Okay. None of these are gonna help with that one, so keep moving. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Nope. Nope. Wait a bit. What I saw on the monitor. The video of the broadcast. Hang. Right? Got one, right? No. Body was hidden in 4. 2-step ladders are different. Within the drumstick. Small clue to the left. That was a guess, okay. We're headed back to normal after this one. What? No. What was the real lock room created? No. Okay, I've got a lot more spaces than I do time. Back to normal after destroying it. Real lock room. Nope. Nope. See, now that's the same scene. Get back to normal after destroying it. Drop the hit bag. No, come on, no. No. What's the other one here? Body was hidden before. No. They told you after the broadcast. That was also a guess. The only one that made sense though. Right. Reasonably short. No, it's reasonably short. That's all I gotta say. Right. The body was hidden before. Well, she was killed and then hidden for them. Then use the wallpaper to hide it. Now then. Lights of the surveillance camera used. Running switch. No. No. What are you? What are you spreading? Glue? Destroy the camera. Glue the door shut.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Right. That was
The key to
reasonably
this
short.
incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
She is batshit crazy.
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time!
Not now, Bear, we're busy. Yeah. I kinda had to run through the latter half again to get to that point to resume. So, my points won't be too bad for a change. See? To be honest, it should be a D because I fucked up that much on camera. But when I ran through again, I kinda had to get through all this. I guess far back here I had to run back through. Wasn't too hard, I remembered, so go on.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time!
Let's proceed to your regularly scheduled punishment.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go! Well now,
Now then, though it's maybe obvious at this point.
correct!
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. Not really, but anyway. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Tsukimi.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around to me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill us from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Tsukimi we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I
know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
what?
Huh? Hajime, something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right, Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then because of that disease, Mikan was...
perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Yeah, sounds about right. She really has gone off the deep end.
Jeez.
Which means Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope?
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that!
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
What?
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly...
It's love.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand. Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also somebody who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel so sorry for you. Huh?
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but... love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die, that's how little it matters. Who cares about hope and despair? It's love! Only love!
could it be?
Nagato, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
Seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, you were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. But, because thanks to that, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease? But if this means you remember something and ended up like this.
Such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know. Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the only person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see. Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? Then, to prove I remembered, I'll tell you something nice. It's about that world and their organization that you were all worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not no, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation. Future? That's right, the symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese kanji for the word future.
Hey,
What is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
Wait, what the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know! As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, mon ami? Huh? I knew it! Mon ami, Monokuma, the members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Mon ami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own!
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding amongst us. Of course I know that. Let's see, the future Foundation's lackey that hiding amongst you all is.
Oh?
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
of course not.
Oh hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown! You even know about that?
Oh?
I didn't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what that is. But who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up till now? The past. Past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with more despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's... well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are.
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a human, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end it always leads back to that story about our stolen school lives, doesn't it?
Hey, hey!
So it was true all along, our memories really were taken away?
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember your old pace?
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too damn much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Tsukimi.
So it's over.
Pronounced her name wrong to the very end.
It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibiki Moroda and Hiyoko Saonji was Mikan Sumiki. Fuck's sake. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it!
Doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, Then all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait.
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It was so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come
The
on.
traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Manu he looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monabe.
Phew.
Who cares about what I am? More importantly, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean wait, what? I didn't have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break.
Hey,
Your right eye's made of black beans?
hey.
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
You know, isn't it sad that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event. Head over to the First Island beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend?
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey,
It is, isn't it? Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru's safe after all? Say, how should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome, we're starting to see the light of hope. Light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. It's Sonia.
However,
Even so, I'm still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I'm truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they had lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord, who gives a shit? That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you with the dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
right?
But let's all greet Nekomaru. Let's make it a grand. Make it grand, even for those who die. Huh? What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. I can't.
All right!
Alrighty then, let's go! Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they ran off just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
Hey, you're planning something again, aren't you?
No way.
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped.